Alright, now that I got this engine pretty much finished and it works pretty good, it starts up fine and it's all tuned up and everything. Now what you want to do next is you want to put some typical clutch on the shaft. Now you got to get rid of this pulley right here. Now sometimes these pulleys are a son of a bitch to get off. So the reason is because it's been sitting there for so long in the same position and you got rust building up on the metal right here. And you're going to want to break it down with some WD-40 right here, and then you want to heat it up a little bit with a torch. But that's just, if it doesn't work, if it doesn't come off with the WD-40 after you sand down this shaft right here on the tip right here. And last resort, you want to give it a lot of heat right on the shaft, not on the shaft but on the pulley. You don't want to heat the shaft, you want to heat the pulley. And you just go like that on the pulley and all the way around, just like that, until it gets really hot and you start seeing it smoking and everything. You just take that off and then you just put this device on there, and you're going to want to pulley remover right here. Just going to want to get that off like that, and you just put this device right here. If you don't have an air compact tool, you can always use a socket wrench. Just go at it like that, but it just takes a little bit longer. Alright, now first step is to put some WD-40 on the tip of the shaft right here. Okay, now you want to loosen the screw onto the pulley, of course. Now, with your sandpaper, go at it like that. Getting all that rust off. Alright, now I'm going to put some more WD-40 on there. Now after you unscrewed the screw onto the pulley, you want to take your claw that takes the pulley off, which looks like this. Okay, you can get these at your auto parts store. You can go to Swap Me and get them. I got this at a Swap Me. But you can get these at your AutoZone or Pet Boys or any other hardware store you can get a hold of. You can grab one of these. They come in really good handy right here. Without this, you're going to be busting your ass trying to get this pulley off. So this just makes everything very helpful. Makes everything easier with this. Should come off. See? Came off. Pretty easy. Now remember, if that still doesn't work, and you're using all you can, and it just your air compact tool is really busting its ass, you want to just give it some heat with this. So any kind of torch setup you have. So it really makes a big difference when you put heat on the pulley. Remember, not the shaft, because it's hardened. The metal is hardened, and once you put heat on it, excessive heat like that, you're just going to ruin the molecules, or it just drops down the strength of the shaft. So you don't want to put heat on the shaft direct. So you just want to put heat onto the pulley, and then things get really loose when it gets really hot. So it'll just really be helpful to heat it up, and then it'll just come off a lot easier then. Alright, now here's the platform for the engine, and I drew out the hole dimensions right here exactly the way I showed you from part 1. From the edge cutter scrap piece, you can use the bottom part of the edge cutter, not the engine but the edge cutter assembly. There's the whole assembly is already there for you. You just stick it underneath, and then you get a permanent marker and you draw out the dots. So it gives you the exact dimension from the bottom platform of the engine. And you're going to use, once you get that done, you're going to use this, and then you're going to want to in each one. And there you go. So the drill bit can actually drill right on the dot. That's a 3/16 drill bit. That's the first drill bit that I start off with, and I'm going to move on to a 5/16 drill bit. From 5/16 drill bit to 3/8. So it's always better to make the hole a little bit bigger than the screw. It's for the engine that holds it on the mount, so you know for sure it's going to fit. Well, that's what you want. Alright, now I got the engine platform underneath right here. I haven't screwed it on yet, but you can see I got the screws on there. Just need to tighten it on there. But for now I'm just gonna keep it on there because I'm gonna eventually have to take it off, and then I'm gonna have to put it on the bike. Centrifugal clutch right here you can get on eBay or at a lawnmower shop. I paid 35 bucks for this one. Holds a 40 size chain, and it's a 5/8 bore right here, so it fits on any 5/8 shaft on a 3 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine. So before you put it on, you want to make sure you see the gap on the shaft right here, and then you'll see the gap right there, and you want to put it on so you see that the gap shows just like that. And you get your keeper, put it in right here. Okay, now you want to tighten it. Tighten the Allen wrench screw right here, and is there another one? Yep, right there, and then that one.